Women are going crazy, guys, because they can't figure out why you're not going up to them anymore. Guys' eyes are wide open now, right? They're wide open. And they're starting to say, well, you know what? I used to think it was worth it for me to just put myself out there all the time because, you know, I wanted to take a girl out. But now I'm realizing you got the gold diggers, you got the women who want the free meal, you got the women who expect me to do everything, but in return want to do nothing. You got women who are saying, what do you bring to the table? But when you ask them, they get insulted. You got women who don't, you can't even talk. You talk about, you know, oh, yeah, you had 400 boyfriends before and you slept with all of them. You know, they get defensive. Maybe I just don't need to pursue women right now at all. That's what's happening. And I'm not saying that's good, by the way, because ultimately I'm someone who believes in, you know, men and women complementing each other when men are in their masculine and women are in their feminine and coming together and making a big, beautiful family. But this is the reality that's happening right now. And I understand why. Guys have had enough. So ladies, you want it to change. Instead of making a stupid TikTok video and complaining about it, act different. Act different. Look at your life and say, am I prioritizing stuff that guys don't give a lick about? And then complaining that they don't give a lick about me? Have some self-reflection in the game. Is my attitude shitty? Did I make 4 TikTok videos, you know, ripping on a guy the other day that I went out with, and now other guys are looking at that saying, oh, I'm not going to be, I'm not getting in line for this one. Self-reflect instead of bitching about it. Oh, well, he doesn't want me because he doesn't appreciate a woman who makes a salary.
It's not resentment, it's clarity. Why invest in someone who disrespects, mocks, or only takes? Why gamble peace, money, and freedom on a one-sided deal? Men finally learned, protect your time, your wallet, and your mental peace. Never pour effort into someone who doesn't bring equal value.
I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. Oh my God.
Can you just tell me real quick? I'm just asking as a man, you need to tell me.
I didn't tell you. I didn't choose to tell you to have that
No,
baby.
but why a woman have to hug? Why
Listen,
can't
I
you
didn't tell you to have that baby.
That's that way. But you're a whole man. You can't help me.
Maybe like that. I'm gonna see if I can plug it in. Oh my God.
Can you just tell me real quick? I'm just asking as a man, you need to tell me.
I didn't tell you. I didn't choose to tell you to have that
No,
baby.
but why a woman have to hug? Why
Listen,
can't
I
you
didn't tell you to have that baby.
That's that way. But you're a whole man. You can't help me.
You need to take the help. She helped you.
Why the tears now? He doesn't owe you a thing. You're not entitled to his effort, time, or energy. Stand up, own your choices, and handle your life like an adult. Accountability isn't cruelty, it's growth.
Standing on the train and look at all these men. What happened to giving up your seat for women? No man offered me a seat. Excuse me, are you going to get up?
What?
Are you going to get up?
Are you pregnant?
No.
Are you for equality?
Yes?
Then fuck off.
Yo, shout out to Caesar, man.
Chivalry didn't die, it was buried. The same women who mocked respect and shouted, "I don't need a man," now miss what they destroyed. Every action has a price, and now the silence feels colder than the sarcasm ever did.
I just watched this guy stand with his hands on his hips, watching a woman struggle to lift and carry a kayak. He didn't even so much as flinch to offer any assistance, just stood there watching. And we wonder why women would rather just do life on their own.
This is the problem. Women want to proclaim that they are independent and don't need men, but then they will hate on men for letting them be independent. I was raised to break my back instead of letting a woman do this. But in today's society, with how much women want to be independent for men and how much they talk about not needing a man, how are you going to blame men that decide not to help? I'm sure a lot of these men that were willing to help in the past were also yelled at or berated by women for helping them. She claims to be independent. I will let her show her independency. Like I said, I would never do this. I would never allow my wife to do this. But this explains why some men just don't care anymore.
Now that men have pulled back and matched the same energy, the outrage begins. Men stopped wasting effort on women who gave nothing back. Independence sounded empowering until responsibility arrived. Now reality hits hard. Men stepped away, and suddenly their absence is being felt.
So I get asked why guys aren't helping girls anymore, and I have a perfect example of why. So first off, don't yell at us for opening the door. That's the reason why we don't open the door anymore. But I saw this thing on the news that is the perfect example, exactly why men do not help you anymore. So this lady was getting attacked in New York, and the guy gets out of his truck, fights off the attacker. The attacker then pulls out a gun and shoots the guy. The police show up, and the lady then says, no, that guy got out of his truck and attacked me, and the boyfriend shot him in defense. But when the police questioned witnesses and the videotapes of nearby businesses, they saw the truth, and then the lady finally confessed that, yeah, the boyfriend was attacking her, and the guy defended her, and the boyfriend then shot her. This is the reason why men aren't helping women anymore. We get lied and disrespected so much that it's not worth the risk of us being in trouble for attempting to help.
Straight facts. You said we got this. Well, okay then. Men heard you loud and clear and stepped aside.
Nothing will make me lose respect for a man faster than to be in the presence of a man and he see me struggling as a woman, or see any woman struggling, and he won't even take his hands out of his pockets or lift his hands to help a lady. Zero respect for men like that. I was just now in a setting struggling to lift an office chair that was really heavy to get it from one place to the next place, and I had to lift it and carry it a short distance. Two men stood by in executive positions and watched me struggle to lift that chair and watched me struggle to carry that chair to where it needed to be to return it to less than, it was a very short distance back to its proper place. Zero respect. I have zero respect for men who will watch a woman struggle. If men will stand by and watch you struggle, even in lifting a chair, they will stand back and watch you struggle in other areas of your life. When it comes to women, children, and senior citizens, I have a soft place in my heart for those three populations because they are the weakest populations on the face of the earth. To watch a senior citizen, a woman, or a child struggle, and as a man you do nothing, I have zero respect for any man who will watch a woman struggle and do nothing to help her. It says volumes about your character. Volumes.
The irony couldn't be louder. For years, women shouted independence and mocked traditional roles. Now, the same voices complain that men no longer lead or protect. You can't reject masculinity and then expect it when convenient. Equality cuts both ways. You asked for it, and men simply respected your words.
I just had to drag my AC out of my car to my apartment building. 3 guys passed me. None of them offered to help. None. 0 out of 3. Why? Because you couldn't lift it? You were too scared to lift it? Is that why? Am I intimidating? Am I more masculine than you?
Just immediately goes to shaming. That's hilarious. It's like when these women don't get their way with men in general, whether it's in relationships or they don't help them move their air conditioner, the only logical explanation for these women is that they just must be intimidated. It's like their go-to response. Man doesn't want to date me? Well, he's intimidated. Man doesn't want to help me move my air conditioner? He's intimidated. The arrogance and entitlement. Crazy.
That's pure entitlement. You can't demand equality and still expect special treatment. When a man doesn't help, he's not intimidated. He's respecting your independence. Men aren't here to prove themselves to double standards. You push them out, and they finally stop trying. Equality means shared effort, not selective benefit.
Why American men don't want to date American women anymore. A little disclaimer, I do live in the US for the past 7 years. 1. Some American men feel that American women are very entitled. They feel that many American women expect a partner who fit a specific ideal. He has to be smart, attractive, successful, fit. They believe that many American women have unrealistic expectations. They expect their partners to do everything, and they expect their partners to put their needs above their own. Two, because of the rise of radical feminism, there is a loss of femininity among American women, and they even started to adopt some masculine traits. Three, opportunistic behavior. A big percentage of divorces are initiated by women, and usually it's because they prioritize their career and personal growth over their family life. And a lot of men also express some frustration because they feel that there is a lack of commitment and loyalty among American women. And that is why a lot of American men are now dating non-American women, because they believe that non-American women tend to prioritize mutual respect, shared values, and commitment.
Men stopped dating because rejection taught them the truth. Their worth doesn't count unless it comes with looks, money, or status. Used for dinners, ignored for loyalty. Some hoped she'd change, not realizing she already moved on. By the time she sees his value, he's long gone, and he's not coming back. That's all for today, brothers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay focused on your purpose. Thanks for watching MGTOW Voice. Show us your love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Support us and help spread awareness for men around the world. We welcome a healthy debate and discussion, so feel free to comment and share your thoughts.